okay. He's fine. He's a good person. He loves the Lord, loves his family. He works hard. He's got a good job. He's got a normal life. But his half a thumb is not doing so well. His half a thumb rotted, decayed, got buried, and is dead because it was severed from his body. You think you can live the Christian life by yourself? You were never meant to do that. You're going to train yourself? You're going to just watch videos? You're going to YouTube church? You say, well, I've been offended. You don't understand anything. You're supposed to be offended, you sinner. My wife hurt my feelings. You're supposed to hurt each other's feelings a little bit because you ain't perfect, Pastor Drew. Maybe somebody that loves you could correct you. Maybe it would take somebody to love you to tell you that you got to fix some things in your life. Maybe the purpose of marriage isn't happiness, but it's betterment and holiness. Maybe you don't have to make covenants and you could be a lone wolf. But if you make a covenant, then you got to understand there's authority now. There's correction now. There's accountability now. There's together now. It's different when you're together. You ever seen those emperor penguins? The female has the egg and then the male has to hold it for like 100 days and just stand there with it. And the female goes and eats and replenishes, and all the male penguins stand together, and they call it a colony, like in Antarctica. And there they all are, hundreds of them, thousands of them, and they're in this weather that's minus 49 degrees. They stand in wind, and the wind power is more than 100 miles per hour. But as long as all the males are standing in that colony, it's 99 degrees between them. Wow. Because they warm each other up. You ever seen those big Clydesdale horses? The ones from the Budweiser commercials? And one of those, they say if it's strong, it can pull 8,000 pounds of weight. But if you take two of them, how much weight do you think they could pull? You say, well, that's easy. 16,000. No, the answer is 24,000. Because this one gets the best out of this one. And this one gets the best out of this one. And together they're stronger than if they were by themselves. Right. And if those two horses have trained together, they've been known to pull as much as 32,000 pounds together. Together, we're better. Amen. I want you to buy in and be part. And say, hey, I'm a member of this church. When I have tough times, I've got pastors, I got elders, I got Sunday school teachers, I got people in the pews next to me. I'm a part. They know me. I know them. Our kids play together. We sing together. We break bread. We take communion. We potluck together. There's a community. How do those penguins keep their children alive in that terrible weather? The answer is very simple. Together. How can we get through this cold life? The answer is together. Hebrews chapter 10, stir up one another to good deeds. Matthew chapter 18, where two or more are gathered in his name. And Psalm chapter 133, verse 1, it says how good and pleasant it is when we dwell together in unity, that we're warmer together, we're comforting each other, we love one another, we can be kindly compassionate to each other. Colossians chapter 3, it says, put on like clothes that loving compassion to one another. Amen. Have you ever been in a class and they took the roll and they skipped your name? And then they said, if there's anybody in here whose name we didn't call, and you're like, me? And they're like, get thou hence out of here. I was a substitute teacher for years, and I'd always feel bad for the kid that have to raise his hand and say, hey, if I didn't call your name, raise your hand. And they'd be like, you didn't call my name. I said, what's your name? Nah, you're not on the list. You're not in this class. I will not teach you this wonderful knowledge. You need to get out of here and find where you belong. Go where you belong. Go where your name's on the list. Don't get excited you cast out devils. Don't get excited where you heal the sick. Don't get excited for all the good days. Get excited that your name is written down in that Lamb's book of life. That's everything. That's the only thing. Dave Thomas, the founder of Wendy's, when he was born, he was orphaned. His parents died.